We've looked at doing division or sharing using the chunking strategy, and we've also looked quite a bit at the long division formula, which is the more traditional way of doing division. In this clip, I'm going to show you how to do short division. This is the way I like to do division because it's short and quick. However, you wouldn't want to teach your students how to do it this way until they are completely comfortable with the concept of division, with using the trunking strategy and any other non-traditional formulas for doing division, as well as having reached a good comfort level with using the long division strategy. Let's take a look at how it works. There are 212 chairs in the cafeteria. How many rows of 8 can I make? Well, I think we know what we're doing here now, right? We're taking 212 and we're trying to divide it into equal groups of 8, if that's possible. I'm going to do 2 calculations for you. On this side of the screen, I'm going to show you how we would do this using long division, and you can do it at the same time as me if you've got a piece of paper and a pen handy. On the other side of the screen, I'll do the same calculation using short division so that you can see how the two relate to each other. And the answer is they relate very closely to each other. You're about to find out. Okay, so the first thing we do, let's do the long division over here. Grab a pen, you can do it with me. 212 divided into 8 groups. Okay, how many times does 8 go into 2? The last time I checked, 8 does not go into 2 because it's too big. Okay, how many times does 8 go into 21? 1 times 8 is 8, 2 times 8 is 16. It goes in twice. So put our 2 here. 2 multiplied by 8 is 16. Now we subtract. 21 minus 16. 1 minus 6 we can't do, so we borrow. 11 minus 6 is 5. 1 minus 1 is nothing. What do we do next? Well, we bring down the 2. Now we have 52. How many times does 8 go into 52? How well do you know your 8 times table? That's right. It goes in 6 times. Because 6 multiplied by 8 is 48. Let's put that down there. And again, we get to subtract. 2 minus 8 we can't do. Borrow, so that's 4. 12 minus 8 is 4. 4 minus 4 is nothing. So this is left over. The answer is 26, remainder 4. So what that means is that we can have 26 rows of chairs in the cafeteria in groups of 8 and a remainder of 4. So you're going to have to figure out in real life what you would do with those 4 leftover chairs. You'd probably just have a few extra long rows. Okay, we've done it using long division. Now we're going to come over here and do it using short division. Here we go then. 212. Now you're going to watch what I'm doing, then you can do some practice ones afterwards. 212 divide by 8. Just like last time, we say how many times does 8 go into 2? It doesn't. So just like last time, how many times does 8 go into 21? It still goes in twice. So look, it's exactly the same as we did over here. It goes in twice. Now the question you ask yourself is, if it goes in twice, how many are left over? What's the remainder? It goes in twice. 2 times 8 is 16. 21 minus 16 in your head, doing mental math, leaves 5 left over. Now we're going to put that 5 right here. That's where the 5 went over here. You see, we did the subtraction. 21 minus 16 was 5. We said 2 times 8 was 16, with 5 left over, and we put it down here, which means that this here now becomes a 52. We brought down the 2, and we got 52. So we're using more mental math over here. We're doing the same thing essentially, but look at all the writing it took over here, and here we just got a tiny little 5. We now say, how many times does 8 go into 52? It's exactly what we did over here. How many times does 8 go into 52? 6 times. It's still the same. 8 into 52 goes 6. Right? What's left over? Well, you count up from 48 to 52. So 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. There's 4 left over. That's our remainder. Right? 26, remainder 4. It's done in that tiny little piece of paper right there, as opposed to using all that space over there. It's quick, it's short, and it's easy. It just requires more mental math. It means you really need to get to know your basic facts. And your students are going to love it only after they're totally comfortable with all the other forms of division that we've looked at in previous clips. I think you should use the practice sheets now and get really comfortable with doing this.